It's 12:42 p.m. Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. This is the second and final part of the newer stone video I'm doing for people to help you all out understanding what stones are good for what. Helps your metaphysical energy. It helps your physical energy. Body's energy. It's all good. There's a lot of information in here that's very simple, cut and dry, and it's good for all of you. All right, this part two. This is about metaphysical energy enhancing stones that enhance your metaphysical abilities, as well as help develop certain specific organs in your body, including parts of and the whole brain, your heart, selenite. Stick selenite vibrates the heck out of your the vibration it has. It's like a medium range high vibration, but it really goes into the bones and helps your bones. So this introduction will help you understand that there's a lot to stone energy. Stones come from the planet, so do you. So does your body. So, all right. Part one was about increasing your metaphysical ability, willpower, etc., etc. About putting more of you into your body while you're also developing your metaphysical abilities. It helps wake them up, but it makes them stronger too. Okay, I'm going to briefly repeat some stuff. Personal fortitude. Okay, stones for personal fortitude. All right, we have black onyx. Okay, and Deanna at the spiritualfoundation.com has every one of these stones. Whether they're available this moment now or not, most of them are. Our stones cost more. They're very high quality, but I cranked the crap out of them, and so did Deanna. The strongest energy stones you'll find on anywhere on the planet, anywhere. So anyway, for fortitude and strength stones, the black onyx, like I just said. Excuse me. The the black onyx is like flexing your muscle. Okay. Now it takes the energy and brings it into your core and compresses it. Now, Dragonstone Jasper. Here's a real nice piece that Deanna got for me a long time ago. It's got a scarab on it, just whoever made the stone, but the material of the stone itself is awesome. Dragonstone Jasper takes your energy that goes out through your energy from the outside, starts pulling it towards the inside. So when you have Dragonstone Jasper on you, you start pulling in your strong energy, and then the black onyx compresses it even more. Okay, I got to remove these stones as I talk about them, so I don't need to mess up and double up in what I'm saying. Now also citrine. Here's a funny looking citrine point. Very nice, very clean, beautiful stone. Citrine compresses your energy a little more. It focuses the energy, but by focusing it, It's cleaning it, and it also cleans. It focuses and cleans. So it takes the energy, and then it's also compressing it while it's doing this, but it's focusing it. When you use a magnifying glass to focus sunlight, and you can burn a piece of a dead leaf or something, you see the smoke come out? That's focusing it, which is a form of compressing, but it's cleaning, focusing. You do that, and it again makes it stronger. So when you have citrine, Dragonstone Jasper, and black onyx, very, very powerful stones. Now, when you add to that some selenite, the stick selenite, that's very high vibration. That adds to that power. You put all these stones together and put them on you, you're going to feel it. And then on top of that, you get a nice piece of some star essonite, is small like this where it's tumbled, and here where it's just beautiful high crystal star essonite. That increases it even more. I mean, we put that stuff in spheres, like the pineal sphere. We just do that, but put lapis in it. You can feel it all through the head, your body. This is powerful stuff. Some people can't feel stones, I understand. People who are solar plexus oriented, they go with their gut feeling about things. It's normal for them. They have a hard time feeling stone compared to most other people. Now also, another strong stone is the black jasper. Black jasper is very, very strong. It's just empowering. It takes your energy and just makes it strong. It's hard to describe. It doesn't quite condense it the way black onyx does, but it just gives it more body and builds strength that way. You add that to it again, you got a whole lot of kick butt going on. Another nice piece of star essonite. Okay. The strongest stone there is on the planet at all is star essonite. The different forms, 3 different forms. There's star essonite, there's dragon egg, star essonite, and then there's crystal dragon egg star essonite. And I've talked about them in the star essonite video. Now, another stone that's very strong with your whole head, compressing the energy and firing it up, apatite. It's another very strong stone. It creates power. It's beautiful, beautiful stone. The energy in there also, it's powerful, but there's a little bit of a push of hope in there, a little push, which is really nice. Okay, those are the basic power stones I wanted to talk about. Now also there's peacock ore. Okay, it's also it's peacock ore. It's actually bornite or chalcopyrite. We call it unicornite because it's literally unicorn energy that's in these stones. It's not unicorn energy that makes it glitter and be pretty. It's unicorn energy that's in the stone itself. Came here in asteroids and stuff, and it's, excuse me, very powerful. Itchy nose. Okay. Now let's get to some headstones. Yeah. Sounds like a graveyard, huh? We all know about lapis lazuli being so strong with the pineal gland. The pineal energy, the pineal gland itself creates an energy field that comes through right here and also right here in the larynx. Okay, there's like a soft field. Here, let me show you this picture here. This picture, if you look at it, you can see that where the person's body is. You look at the face from below the top of the head all the way down to the larynx. That blue color, that's the pineal field where it actually is, the whole area of it. But there's a strong pineal field right around that forehead, and then also a big blotch around the larynx. But the field itself is much larger. It's just where it's concentrated. And then, lapis, you can get it polished. You can get big raw pieces of it. Stuff is awesome. It really helps you. It works with the pineal gland to help it open up and for you to use your natural personal energy to go through it. It helps enhance your energy going through to where you can see multidimensionally with it. The scanner, the top part of the head, right? Is right here. But when I crank people up, I open it up even more, the crown, so it covers a larger area. But right here is where the scanner is. It goes down a little lower. If you feel your forehead going up and then you feel it going back, right here, that lump, that's the scanner. People used to laugh when I would go look at something and then put some energy out to do something. That part of my head, sometimes it would literally grow almost like a cue ball sticking out of my head. I mean, it was huge. They have it on film where they actually watch it live time, just whoop. I know, I'm different, but no better than nothing else, but I'm just different. But still, your head would be doing similar things, acting on it. Another stone that's actually part of lapis, but it's a different stone separately, is sodalite. Here's a beautiful piece of sodalite. It works on the front part of the brain, too. The pineal gland and the front part of the brain. Okay, more of the brain. I'm not going to put this in chapters. It's going to be too hard for them to come up with what I need. More of the brain. Stone relative to knowledge, understanding. The flow of knowledge. It has the frequencies to help you relax. If you try to relax and match the frequencies of amethyst, it helps you flow right into the field, which is everywhere. The field goes through you, but it helps you relax to match it. And it's like a door opening up and you go in. It's like reaching up and catching the train that's going real slow. You grab the handle and you're on it. Okay. That's a nice big chunk of beautiful amethyst, and here's an amethyst point. These points are real nice. Now, there's chevron amethyst, which is nice, but the energy is a duller, slower, thicker, not as sharp. The actual crystalline, the other's crystal too, but I mean the clear crystal, you can look at it and tell the difference. It's a sharper, cleaner image. That amethyst is much stronger. Okay. And also with the pineal in the head, this is malachite. Okay, malachite works well with the pineal, the hypothalamus, the pineal field. it's similar to lapis, but a little different, and works on a larger area. But it can help you see. It helps you see multidimensionally. Now here's one. This is called Unikite. Unikite is very strong with the pineal and pituitary, and it also opens up into the from there into the rest of the brain and in the surrounding area, not the whole head. And that really helps you see multidimensionally and far with the solar plexus energy through the scanner. Very good for seeing. Okay, while you're looking, trying to see things, well, I gotta bring something else up first. Tiger's eye. This is some really beautiful raw golden tiger's eye. Tiger's eye helps the pineal and the rest of the area around it to activate and help work through the pineal and to see into the pineal field and then the vision field that comes after that. It's like a vision/scanner field. That's like, here's the pineal and then here's the scanner. People who are have a lot of Fey energy inside, this helps. Even use it with the lapis, but it helps even more when you're Fey oriented. This stone is used a lot in when you're trying to relax and go travel, to go somewhere and see something. If you go to the spiritualfoundation.com and then you look at the different spheres and the stones in it, we tell you what it does, what the sphere does, and you get an idea of the stones that you need to buy singularly. Buy them anywhere you want. The stones at the Spiritual Foundation are from Deanna and me. They're cranked up hard as hell. That's why they're so expensive. They're beautiful, beautiful, awesome stones. However, they're powerful as crap naturally, and then we crank the heck out of it. What's that old saying? No brag, just fact. What I am inside, aura, it's the strongest thing that there is anywhere. So it can help you more than any other. That energy will enhance stones more than anything else will. Now also, this is called Picture Jasper. That's an important stone. Okay? And Picture Jasper, there's a raw piece, and here's the piece that's tumbled. It comes in all different designs and shapes and stuff. This literally helps around the hypothalamus in that area. It helps the brain to focus on an image. It helps the brain produce a conscious image so that your physical brain can relate to something you're seeing. Because when you see something metaphysically, you have to relate that to physical. Okay? Here's a nice piece of golden tiger eye that's been polished. Okay, also, when you're trying to relax, see things for yourself, you want literally clarity on something you're looking at. A lot of stones, there's stones that can help you, but one thing that's wonderful is crystal quartz. Crystal quartz is a wonderful, beautiful stone. A lot of people, will tell you, that's the highest vibration stone there is. No, it's not. They're exactly the opposite. They're totally wrong. Not that they're trying to lie to you or anything, not that they're dumb, just that about that one thing, they're totally wrong. Crystal quartz is neutral. It's a neutral crystal. That's why it can hold images and stuff. When you look at if you're able to see the frequency yourself, it's just a beautiful soft line that just moves like this, but it's clean, clear, and solid. Yeah, solid, and it's transparent, but it's like a solid line, straight line. The smoky quartz is the same thing, but it's a little calmer, it's a little relaxed, and it's a little more fuzzy, the frequency as it goes through. But there's really no frequency, they're neutral. So if you take a piece of, where's a good example? Calcite, that's got all of it in it. If you take a piece, you should see this when it's here. These stones, we have some on a website too that they're just they're dry, and Deanna tries to take pictures of it to make it accurate to what it really looks like. But most people put water on something so you can see the difference. Okay, see what this looks like? Okay, I'm going to dip it in water here for just a second. Now look at it. Okay, that's the beauty of the stone itself, but a lot of our stones we sell raw. They're a little stronger when they're raw. When they're tumbled, it takes a little bit of the edge off the stone. The stone still is strong, but it's a little slower getting there. But when you take the lapis, and then you put crystal with it, and when you hold a stone, I should have said this in the very beginning, when you go, I've said it a bunch of times, but if you hold a stone with the fingertips, energy goes in and out your fingertips and your palms. Okay, it goes both ways. People say, receive with the left, give with the right. If you're sitting like a car at idle, not doing anything, there's a little bit of a flow that's like that in your body, but it's a stagnant, energy's got to move a little bit. That's all it is. You can move your energy in and out of both hands very easily. You do it all the time, okay? So you hold a stone with one hand on that side, the other hand on the other side, relax, and then go into the stone to feel it. Just feel it. If you're afraid of it, or if you don't want to feel it, you won't feel it. Okay, you feel that, and then you put quartz in front of it. It kind of softens it, opens it up, and mellows it out. Okay? But it does it with clarity. Really nice clarity. Now, if you get a piece of fluorite, like this, get a nice piece of fluorite, and you put it on the top like that and relax, it'll do something similar, but it's a little more fuzzy and a little more moving around. Whereas with the quartz, it's just, it's just one straight movement. Fluorite is wonderful stone. You can relax and you can feel it. And it takes other energies that are around and helps them flow. Okay. Put that over here so I don't tip it over. I'm really kind of whacked out over here. Not from playing with the stones, it doesn't affect me like it used to. It's just I'm tearing into this body, trying to finishing to kill it so I can be free, get going. Now, this is celestite. Celestite is an awesome stone. You feel like this, relax, it'll go right into the hypothalamus gland in the brain. It's right in there. I can feel it in there right now. Now, my personal energy, the only thing left of this energy that was put in this body initially to have this life is a very small percentage, like about 13% of what's still adhered to the bone. Whatever was, all my energy came out, except for the energy absorbed into the bone, and of the energy absorbed into the bone is only 13% left. The energy that I, from outside, I put back in here wasn't strong enough to help me keep going, to feed the animals, take care of myself, yada yada yada, until the rest of that energy came out. And also it had to pull the energy out. It wasn't strong enough. So 2 days ago, energy went in this stronger part of my energy went in. Again, it can't get stuck. It's got its different coating on it. As soon as it got out of the body, then I went ahead and changed the coating. It's silver, and came back in to help myself get out of here. So anyway, it grabs the energy of the stones. But this stuff I call celestite the stone of understanding, because it works with the hypothalamus, and that understanding is developed in the hypothalamus by working with the heart. But it's the one that creates the majority of the understanding. It's like a nexus of energy flowing from the pineal and everything else. That's how it creates understanding. The creation books, the creation series, 3 different books. You can see them, I believe you can see them at thespiritualfoundation.com, but they're also on Amazon.com under J. Essex Creation or J. Essex Books. There's a total of 4 books. One of them's about the Jara's Runes of Awakening, and the other 3 are the stones. Now, if you buy the Jara's Runes of Awakening book, you only get the book. You don't get the cards too. Okay. You have to get the cards from Deanna at thespiritualfoundation.com. She's still got a few left, I believe. They help you. Those rune cards. There's runes in there that have existed in different planets, different places, but you've never seen them here. It's got the Elder Truth Arc in it, but on top of that, it's got all these other runes and the different meanings. It helps you literally talk with your spirit guides, and then eventually you'll get a rune. You'll pick a rune card, and you look at it, and it has a certain basic meaning. And all of a sudden, you'll be told, no, it means something a little different. And you're like, what? But wait a minute, that's not what it's supposed to mean. And then all of a sudden you realize, I'm talking with my spirit guide. They use it as a tool to help you learn how to talk with them. And you can do all the forecasting you want with them because they work, period. But that's why I made them. I used to make the actual rooms from the Fay Beech tree. Big one in the back over there. The Fae used to bring me gifts, and they'd bring them right up through the ground. We got something new for you. Go out there and get it. I said, okay, thanks. And the queen of the Fae, the light side, she talked to me a lot. She's my daughter, one of my daughters. By that, I'm talking Lily and I, spirit. And I go out there, and there it is. Go right to it. Anyway. They all work just great. I got to keep going. Danburite is a very high vibration stone. We were talking about selenite being high vibration. Danburite is from Danbury, Connecticut. That's where they found it. That's why it's called Danburite. Danburite. Okay, excuse me. Yeah, I'm watching myself beating up my brain while I'm trying to do this video. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, the Danburite, very good, very high vibration, very clean and clear. The stick selenite is a nice, beautiful high vibration, but it's a little different. This is a cleaner, crisper. The wavelengths in it are shorter, higher vibration. Okay, also, here's another one, apophyllite. They usually look like little triangles. This one's a little different. If you touch them and feel them, they're very soft, very clear, high vibration. Beautiful stone. Beautiful, beautiful stone. When you want to relax and see something and you're sensitive to stones, that might be what you want. You might want to have a piece of that. Now, another stone that's really good, it has to do with the pineal and seeing, but also talking. It's called azurite. These are small pieces. Beautiful, beautiful stone. Very dark blue. Mostly, sometimes there's a little bit of green in there. The green you're going to find out is actually malachite. But it's beautiful crystals. And it really puts definition and a firmness of belief into what you're seeing. So it helps you have more faith in what you're seeing. Beautiful, beautiful. I'll move this so you can see some sparkle. But very beautiful stone. Also, people with speaking engagements, lapis helps you because, like I said, the pineal field goes into the larynx, and this will definitely help you with that too. Oh, okay. Now, another wonderful stone, again with the brain, is Amazonite. Amazonite cleans. It cleans and clears, and it knocks out frequencies that don't really match yours. When something's a little off, out of place, it has a potential to be like a soft jackhammer. It's hard to think of jackhammer and the word soft being the way to describe it, but it is. It pushes it away, and pushes it away and off from your other frequencies. Now, some of it, this has got a little more of a greener color. It's like a blue-green, okay? I have some that's really green. I don't know where it is. It's easier to tell exactly what it is. And then there's other stuff like this, other pieces like this that have more blue in it. It's hard to tell the difference. But there's more blue, and that's a little more green. These two are really close. Here's another one that's more green, and it's tumbled. The green is more about cranking up and cleaning and working on the body, whereas the blue, lighter blue, is more for the head. Very good stones. All right, let's see. Another stone really good with the head is charoite. The best charoite comes from Russia, period. You can find it in India, China, America, but the highest quality I've ever found comes from Russia. Very good stone. It works on the whole upper part of the body, just doesn't do a whole lot for the bottom of the occipital lobes and the back of the brain. From working on people's brains, cranking them up and stuff, I've always seen, I see the brain in front of me. I've told people where they have little imperfections in the brain, something going on, a little knot or something, tell them what it is, they go get it checked out, and hey, I'm right, how about that? Problems with their spine. Between this vertebrae and that vertebrae, the fifth one up from the from your pelvic bone, in between the fifth and sixth and seventh, those two discs in there, they're screwed up, and or the vertebrae, it looks like this and everything, and they go to the doctor and they get the x-rays done and they find out I'm right. I went into someone real hard in England one time from over here, cranked him up real hard, and I was trying to fix the energy flow going up through his spine. It was in the dorsal area in the back, and I hit it so hard you could hear a crack. And he actually said, I was in the video, you could hear a crack, and then he said, "Whoa, did you hear that?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "You just cracked my back." I said, "Good, saved you a visit to a chiropractor." Now, that didn't happen a lot, but it did happen a couple times. You're much more than you think you are than you can realize you are. Another thing with energy, black tourmaline. There's different types of tourmaline. It's all nice. Here's a piece of some black. It's really strong for removing stuff from you. Okay, frequencies that don't belong to you, they help you literally. It's like a dump truck tilting it and then everything coming off. It just slides off of it. I've taken Amazonite, tourmaline, black tourmaline as a matter of fact, and put it in really strong selenite, big selenite bars, and then also put labradorite in there. I put them in a special sequence, blah. And then put it in houses where they have high tension wires. Put it in the window and then on the bed near where the people sleep, and they could actually feel the difference. There's no way that stone energy is just going to blow away, really strong magnetic fields like high tension wires and stuff. But if they're at a safe distance away, there's still a little bit of blowover, and the stones help. And no, I don't sell kits like that. Sorry. All right, another now. I talked about fluorite, how it helps energy kind of flow around. It helps extend energy out. It can make energy easier to feel. There's a stone called ammonite. We've seen it with like 3-4 different names. I name it what it is, what it does. Ammonite. Okay. It's a type of agate. And when you hold this stuff, it literally takes your energy and starts moving it off of you. You can hold this stuff and relax, and your energy just starts flowing. You can feel yourself extending outward. I also use it in, I believe we have it in the shamanic journey sphere to help you relax and go out and see things. Okay, more relaxing energy. It's hard to see. I don't know that the word's going to help it because they're not too polished anymore. These two stones are examples of pneumite. Now they have nice little sparkles inside. It's embedded inside it. Some of the best pneumite is found around Greenland. And it's very, very, very old stone. When you hold pneumite like this, your energy just relaxes. Your whole body just relaxes everything. And then right below the knees is where the energy comes out and then just floats above the ground. Now, you've heard about hematite. We don't have any, but hematite, when you hold that, then boom, it literally puts your energy from your body about a foot in the ground. Okay, now that'll help you get grounded, but sometimes that's not what you want. You just want to relax. Pneumite, Nuumite. Also, very, very, very rare stone. It's called muddy essonite. It's essonite from Gaia and Gaia. And so I call it, so it's essonite, but it looks like mud. And it's relaxing. You hold it like this, and your energies just calm down. Here's another piece, but this is heavier. It's got some iron in it, iron ore. So it's calming, but there's a strength to it. You take the regular muddy essonite and you put it with the pneumite. Hold them together, and it's really relaxing but flowing. Okay, other body stones. First off, this is yellow aventurine. Yellow aventurine is very, very good, especially with solar plexus oriented people who really go by the gut feeling about things. Okay, They can have a strong stomach, but also sensitive to frequencies. Very good. Then there's also yellow calcite, which is similar, but it's more shiny. So, whoops, this is actually called orange calcite. It's got a little bit of orange to it, but it's orange-yellow. But this one here, this is, it's shinier. It's calcite. It's made of different material. It also is good for solar plexus people. It helps energy flow, and it makes you feel good while it does. Now, there's green aventurine, which is good for the body. This is a medium light green. You hold it, it'll flow up and down through your core and through your body, but it's relaxing. It's like a soft, nice day energy. It helps the body calm down, and it helps your spirit relax a little more within the body. Okay? Now, this is a very unique stone. We went to buy some green aventurine, and we got this stone instead, and I got a bunch of it, and then when I found out what it was, I bought them out. I don't know that we have much of it, hardly any left. This is green aventurine that has fouchite embedded in it. Now, this is a wonderful, wonderful stone. What fouchite looks like by itself here. Here's a picture of fouchite. This is beautiful. This picture you're looking at is beautiful, rare fouchite. When you put it with water or tilt it at the right angle and you hold it, little flakes come off. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful stone. A lot of the stones on our website, when you go to the spiritualfoundation.com and you want to see this and you want to look at the stones, there's the one picture. Click on the picture. I don't think there's instruction there for it. There probably isn't. I didn't see it. But if you click on the picture, it'll start showing you different pictures of the same stone, wet and dry. Deanna does not want to at all ever lie to anyone. You get a stone that looks like something, she wants you to know what it looks like, what you bought, but know that you put water on it and this is what it looks like. Okay, so fouchite, when you hold it, it goes up to your head, down to your feet, and then back from your feet starts a rod that goes through your body. And it's your core, spirit core, goes around this rod. It solidifies the energy through your body. And then the green aventurine part of it helps the energy flow and be smooth and feel good. It comforts the spirit. So when you put the two of them together in this stone, what you have is calm, relaxed spirit, but yet strong, powerful. Like having a huge iron rod going through your body that's, part of you, not painful or anything. I was talking about the essenites. This is a form of star essenite, but it's very, very rare. We call it snow leopard star essenite. Why? Looks like the dots look like a snow leopard. What this does, it energizes your whole body like star essenite, but not 1,300%. It's softer. It's somewhere around 1,000, less than 1,000, no, right around 1,000. But you hold it and relax with it, and you think about something that you're having questions about or something somebody told you. If you have the stone, you hold it and relax, it's going to help you understand the truth of what someone's saying. It literally helps you pick out the shit in people's, caca, whatever. Very good stone. All right, moving along. I got most of them done here. Another strong stone with a body. This is green chalcedony. See how dark that is? And then you get it a little bit wet. It's even darker. This stone, when you hold it, it'll help your body relax. It helps heal the body. It's not a cure for cancer. It's not a cure for a wide gash cut in your arm. It helps the physical body to do its natural job of healing. That's all. There's no magic, okay? But it also gives you a feeling of contentment and relaxation, as it does help the body to heal. Here's another piece. It's like you can see how light that looks. Now look at it. So water is all the difference. Like I said, most of our stones are raw because we like it that way and they're stronger. Okay. Now there's crystal dragon egg star essonite. Okay, here's 2 pieces. Here's another piece. It's dragon egg star essonite because it's got the shelf like that on the outer covering of it, and then on the inside is crystal. This is the strongest energy stone there is in creation. The second strongest is the dragon egg, regular dragon egg star essonite. This is crystal inside, okay, but it's a solid little piece. And then there's the regular star essonite, which is awesome. I mean, the difference in energy, when you get used to feeling energy, you can pick out what's what. You can feel the difference, and you can feel one being a little stronger than the other, but they're all incredibly powerful. The star essonite family is the strongest stone on any planet, period. I'm not talking about taking a piece of uranium and then firing it up with all the chemicals and energy, electricity, and whatever to turn it into, live uranium. I mean, that's stupid, and it's not natural anyway. Okay. Now I want to talk about some heart stones. The natural aura given off of your heart when you're okay about things, nothing's bugging you, when you're relaxed and you have strong heart energy, it's like a purple with red mixed in. Okay, now here we go. That helps you see it a little better. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone, but that's basically what your heart energy looks like when it's relaxed. Everyone has slightly different amounts of different frequencies, so the color can change a little bit. A color is or an aura is it's an offshoot from your energy. It's a expression of your energy frequencies. It's a byproduct. Now, lots of times when people are having a problem and they're sad about breaking up a relationship, or they lose someone they love, yada yada, for any reason, a lot of people turn right around and give them rose quartz. And they said, "Oh, thank, that makes you feel better." Next thing you know, they're screaming, crying. Not always the case. Just take 9 out of 10. Okay. If someone's gone through something, they've had a hard time, you want to get them a good piece of rhodonite. Here's a very nice piece right here, very high quality. It looks a little different with water on it. Again, the water is like a cheap temporary polish that goes on there. Now, here's a nice piece of tumble. This is all gray AA. Rhodonite. Here's another piece. The black part of the stone gives strength to the heart, where the light pink lets the energy flow and keeps it alive and takes, helps nurture it. That makes the person's heart stronger. That helps them get over stuff. If you want someone to feel their heart energy more, get them rose quartz. Beautiful stuff. Carnelian. Orange the orange aura is a byproduct of the frequencies that the heart creates for passion. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Compassion is pink. This is a piece of red essonite It's got just a little bit of yellow essonite in there too. It's what I call mottled. It's heart strength, but it's got some core strength too, solar plexus. Oh, this was a big rough piece. I used to tumble stones all the time. Now this is grade AA garnet or better. Actually grade AAA garnet. You take this and, you know, cut it to whatever you want. It's just incredibly beautiful. That's all we sell. Garnet is strong heart energy, but it's strength. You notice how the ruby's got the purplish, kind of nice purple looking, you know, purple red looking color, and this is like dark purple, dark purple. It's strength for the heart. If someone's you know, heard about something upset, it's best for them to have some really good, you know, raw rhodonite like this, because the pink keeps the energy flowing. It keeps the heart moving. It doesn't turn it to, you know, to coal, or, you know, it doesn't make the person aggressive or anything. It keeps the love, keeps the heart going with love, compassion, but gives it strength. Okay, now last for this video and not least, book number 3 of the creation series, the last one, I believe it's 600 and something pages. I don't know, I can't remember. I have a listing of so many different stones and their value for you. Before I get into this, I want to talk about amber. But before I do, this is a huge raw piece. It almost looks like dragon egg in the outside, but it's not, of sapphire. This is part of a sapphire. It's just not the beautiful, pretty stuff that you would call grade AAA, yada, yada, yada. If you get into the core of it, you'll have some, but it's this stuff, you hold it with your hands, it goes right in your head hard, right into the middle, the hypothalamus. Really strong sapphire will go into the hypothalamus, and then you take some celestite with it, put them together, and relax. And it, you can hear your hypothalamus crunch. Sometimes, though, as you're waking up and getting strong, you feel a little something move in your head. That's almost always the pineal gland. Anything that works on the pineal gland, almost all of them work on the pituitary also, especially the golden tiger's eye. All right, amber. Amber's not a stone, but we kind of think of it as it is. It's sap. Okay. A lot of people, Deanna has some large chunks of it. What this does is hold on to your energy. As you wear it, your own energy absorbs in there. It's like carrying a little extra piece of you around with you, and when you're having a bad day, it's nice to have because it goes back in and out of your body. Now, a lot of people say, well, amber, you know, it can hold on to negative energy and everything. Well, that's not a lie. That's true. But the stuff that we have, I've cranked it up, and so does Deanna. And the first thing that anything negative does when it gets near my energy is run. Every single time. Number one, it can't get in here. All this stuff is embedded with my energy. Deanna's, her source energy is incredibly powerful. It's not as strong as mine, but it's incredibly powerful. It ain't getting in there with her energy in there. So this stuff never has to be cleaned. All of us stones, they never have to be cleaned or anything. Just wear it and enjoy it. I mean, if it gets a little dirty, then, you know, get a little hand soap and water from the sink and, you know, wash it. Make it clean again. But this stuff is really nice. But it will hold, your energy will come into it. It's allowed to. Negative energy, no, not allowed. Okay. Oh, another last thing. If you get a bigger piece of stick selenite, like about this big, that's nice. That's, what's it, about 4 inches or something? I don't know. That's a whole lot of nice energy holding it with your fingers. You can feel it going through you. They have a plate selenite. We have some. I've got some over there, some upstairs. This would be a 10-hour video if I was trying to do all those stones, and I can't because my brain's about to collapse again. I'm busy killing it so I can get out of here. I used to have a bad bed upstairs years ago, and it was really sagging, didn't have any strength in it, and I'd wake up with a hurt back. And I knew that the stick silicone's really good for your for your spine, because it vibrates the skeleton. It vibrates all your bones. It vibrates them. It actually helps to slowly remove arthritis. Period. It's not going to reform your body and remove every bit of it, but it helps you with your arthritis. Proof in point. I've always had a bad back and everything else, and that bed made it worse. I have some pieces over here. It's like they're this big. They weigh, I don't know, 10 pounds. And I went to bed with one of those laying on my back, and my bed went like this. I kept my body straight, put the stick selenite on her, that huge piece, and I went to sleep. I never moved. I woke up in the morning, and I was in the same position. My back was still, rigid, straight like this. I pulled it off of me, got out of bed. I felt great. I can say something as a joke and you'll know, because I'll make sure you understand. But I'm sorry, other than trying to be funny, I'm straight out in the open about everything. Why not? What does anyone that has any kind of honor get out of lying or misrepresenting what they're doing to try and take something from someone else? That's bullshit. I don't do that. I never have, never will. As a little kid or whatever, I did a lot of stupid stuff. That was a long, long time ago. This is what I call forest. Sorry, my head's killing me. It's like Dragonstone Jasper. It's a mixture. The energy is like a mixture of Dragonstone Jasper and Rhyolite. So I call it Forest Dragon Jasper. And this stuff is wonderful. We have it with little stands. But this stuff is nice. And like I said, especially with the spheres. Now, these are expensive, okay? They're not for everyone. But with star essonite, you can take a stand and put a piece of star essonite on there, and you use both hands. I can only use one because I got to hold it up, and you start coming in from the side. Start coming in like this until you feel a little energy shell and you stop. Because it goes right into your body and it takes more of you, puts you inside there, and it bounces right back out. It's a generator. And it's all done by spirit. By yours, Gaira, energy of the first planet ever made and the biggest they'll ever be. And Roll, her spirit mate. Biggest star ever. Well, was until it got destroyed. Don't like talking about that. Anyway, all the stones we have are really strong, very powerful. But that's why they cost more. You can't find stone that's got that same energy. And the amber that you get, people just leave it alone. Don't try to clean it. All our stones, you're wasting your time and effort, maybe even damaging some of the stone by trying to clean it. Selenite's high vibration, never needs to be cleaned, but at the same time, it's got my energy going through it. When I put my energy into the higher frequency stones, I change my frequency. It's a little difficult to do, but I put the really high vibrations through it, so it doesn't bring it down. My energy, it's the more powerful something is, the slower the frequency is how things usually go. So I just take the high end of my frequencies and I put it in there. It took a little while for me to learn how to do it. I used to take star essonite and take a piece of star essonite, put it in my fingers and relax and just go out into space and just fly around. And, look at this and that and everything, and then, come back and put in a stone and then hand it to somebody. And they, as long as they could feel stone energy and they're sensitive enough, they start going like this, like they're going to get dizzy, because that's what would happen when you put it in there. I used to go to all these stone, metaphysical fairs, stone fairs, whatever you want to call them. I mean, where they have stones and stuff. And I go look at people. Oh, you're pineal base. You see her? Yeah, sure. I said, I can help you see a little stronger. Oh, yeah, sure. And they're like, I'll make this guy feel good, like he's actually doing something. And I go into the brain and I touch the brain on the inside, and then they go like this. They freak out. Usually they run out of the place. I'm no better than nothing else. None of us are. We're all beings from the first being. We've all been abused all of our existence. And now that almost all that stuff's gone from the other side now. So now it's time to clean up everything else. And then everyone's going to have a much better life. I don't ever tell anyone, what they should do or something, but I'll tell you what you should do to help enhance yourself if you want to, but it's not like you have to do this or you have to do that. As long as you're not abusing anyone, I never say anything. But when someone's abusing someone else, I get right in the middle of it, face first. And when I'm out of this body, I'm the one that makes all those changes. As myself, Pharaoh, not this stupid physical body. So, folks, love you, take care. I hope you can put some of this to use later. Things are going to get really crazy when I start tearing up this planet, and people start disappearing and dropping dead everywhere. You'll see the animals first, and then while that's going on, all the assholes, the negative abusers and everything, the abusers, they'll be taken away. Sounds like something out of a bad comic book or storytale or something, but you'll see it, you'll watch it. And once that happens, then my channel, my information will get a little more attention, because, it's all about you. It's all about you and helping you. It's doing everything I can to help you. Lily and I, we're the new alpha male and female. As soon as I get out of here and then wake her up, she's hidden and dormant right now. I protect her every time I go in a body now. I've been doing that for a long time. Hundreds of thousands of lives, not years, lives. We have what we want. We have each other, and we have the chance to take care of those we care about, and we have love for everyone and everything. That's not abusing someone else. Someone else starts abusing others, they mean less to me than cold ash that's been in a fireplace for 2 months. And they get deleted. They get one chance to cut it out, get their act together. As soon as they go against it, they're gone. There's no words, there's no comment, there's no witty remarks. Just, I delete them. I've been doing that forever. While stuck in a body, something's out of body, or astral projecting, it's mine. So, and not Jay, Essex. This is just a damn car I'm driving. We're being driven around in. I'm in a junkyard now, waiting to rust apart. This is about everyone and everything. And if you have an alpha male and alpha female that don't want anything except for the best you can have, it's not a bad way to go. None of you have ever had that. But anyway, that's a lot of the stones, If you get book number 3, you can get it from Amazon.com right now. Pretty soon, my buddy Alan, his ship, they're just going to be mass producing them. At first, it's going to be in about 8 languages, then 12 languages, and then it's 20-something languages. So people have the information. They might get a slight rewrite to be easier to read. Anyway, but in the meantime, you have all these other videos and stuff, and other people that'll be there helping you, and you'll see ETs running around. I'm not the thing this is not about me. I'm the thing that's making it happen. But there will be some talk about me as far as, who I am inside, not this body, not J. Essex, about Ara. About things I'm doing, because it's what you always should have had. And I am the field. I have been the field since June of 2013. The source field everywhere. Literally, I extended it out of my body. Before that, it was the original first being male, but after I destroyed him, him and her, there was a period of, a week and a half or something where there wasn't any field, and a lot of people saying, Jay, I can't, really see and do stuff. What's the field? The field is the energy that's out there everywhere, that if you want to go somewhere and do something, or if you want to go see something, you build up your pineal energy, and all of a sudden you get help flowing over there to do it. It's like being a surfer being on a surfboard, and then you're waiting for the wave to come in, and then you start to catch it a little bit. Well, as soon as the field knows you're doing it, all of a sudden it makes a big wave and it takes you. It doesn't crash you, it's just a big roller wave, and it takes you, if you've ever been surfing. I've done everything I could over the years to help every possible way I could, and I had to wake up myself too. And I am a hybrid. I'm not a normal human being. But the last person I care about, other than getting out of this body so I can go to work, is myself. It's everyone else that matters. I'm so sick of this world. You have to have money, all the abuse going on everywhere. The first 800 plus crank ups I did, I wouldn't take a penny for, and then next thing you know, I'm losing my house due to other shit going on. Oh well. Anyway, it's all about to be fixed. And like I've said before, about 8.5 months after I'm gone, ETs are going to come out everywhere. And you're going to see them attached to the spiritual foundation. And a lot of other people too. There's a lot more going on. There's a new country that already exists. That's out in the oceans. And I'll tell you this right now: the piece of land that's the capital of it, the land capital, is in the Bahamas. It's part of the Bahamas. That no longer belongs to the Bahamas. It was purchased already. And that's all I can say about that. So. Anyway, you'll see, people, everyone, talk. You don't know what to believe and what not to believe. Later on, soon, you'll have more reason. Those of you that I haven't had personal consultations and stuff with, you'll understand the validity of what I've been telling you. Those of you that I've met, talked with you, and I got in your head from anywhere around the world, I'm real. And there ain't nothing about Jay, ain't nothing about Ara. It's about us, family, all of us. It's about time we were a family. It's time for all the crap to be taken out. And that's about to happen. It already has happened on the other side. All right, folks, enough of my mouth. Starting to get dizzy again. I need to get back to beating up this body. I wake up at least 2 or 3 times, maybe suffocating every night, and my heart's, painful as hell, coming in and out. I get pain in my head so hard it makes me want to growl. I don't do the wimp and cry. I've lost, I've teared up about things related to compassion, feeling for things that I care about. But as far as, I've been doused with gasoline, little eye, burn on fire in a freak work accident. You never saw a tear out of my head. I was telling bad jokes. They thought I was some kind of, whatever, freak when they took me off the ambulance at the hospital. Anyway, things are going to change. It's going to be awesome, but it's going to be a little scary. But the whole time this is happening, Lily is going to be flowing with me through the field. She's my better half. We together make one. She'll be flowing all through me, and she's going to help everyone maintain. Like I said, her power is untouchable. It's incredible. The love and compassion she has for everything, and she makes up her mind about something, she can kill it. I've got no question in my mind, but we have an agreement between the two of us. She never does that. I'm the one that has that specialty. And that should only have to be endured by one person. So it's not a bragging right. It's doing what needs to be done and realizing you did the right thing for the right reason. When people won't stop hurting other people, then they won't stop, well, screw them. They have no right to exist anymore. Love you, folks. Take care. Good stuff's coming. If you take one of these stones and buy it from any store, anywhere, it won't be as strong as what you get from thespiritualfoundation.com, but still, it's got the same stone with the same energy. Try one stone that you're attracted to, and see if it's not like I expressed. The next thing you know, you'll be buying a few more stones. You'll see. Love you, folks. Take care, and we'll see you soon.